This is a DO3 valve. We'd like to show you how to overhaul it or clean it, if you will. Once you've decided that it's electrically working fine and it's possibly that it's stuck, the easiest way to clean it is to disassemble it. You take the outside nut, the O-ring, and the solenoid, you set them aside. You can do both sides or one, doesn't matter. There's always a spot that you can slide a wrench over. It's usually metric. It's either on the inside of that housing or on the very outside of the shaft. Once you have the shaft loosened, and they are usually very tight, you can unscrew it and you'll see that there's not a lot of parts in here. O-ring seals the shaft to the housing, and inside of this housing is a pin, and sometimes the pin comes out, sometimes it stays in there, and that pin goes all the way through the housing and is connected there to that center, and that's how you override the valve to manually override it. There'll be a spring which pushes the valve back to center, and if it's not in the center, it's going to be one of the problems that you might be having. But you should be able to grab the valve and slide it out with ease, and if it doesn't come out with ease, it's probably got some dirt in there, a piece of metal, or something that's got the valve stuck in one side or not allowing to slide from the neutral position over to either side. But you can clean the valve, solvent, mineral spirits, and clean everything up. There's no reason to do any sandpapering or any type of honing on the valve. It's usually a piece of dirt. Slide it back together to slide back in the hole very easily. If you've got the other side off, then you should be able to slide the valve all the way through the body without any problems. You put the small ring on there, then the spring, and you screw it back together with the O-ring and you tighten it. If you do have the other side off, both sides come off the same way. They both have the same parts: a spring, a pin, and a small ring around the center of the valve. And that valve should go all the way through the housing without any sticking. These solenoids are not very strong, so it has to move through there very freely. So once you have it back together this way, then you certainly just go ahead and put the solenoid back on and the O-ring, and then it should work fine. If it's electrically being given its necessary voltage, then the solenoid should work both back and forth. If you have any questions or any problems, give us a call and we'll help you with the diagnostics.